has been released. And Augustine, first, are you okay? Second, was that just a product of having nowhere to go?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, unfortunately, David did a spin and I can't avoid it, so incredible.
Heartbreak for Augustine Canapino, but we're certainly glad to see that he's okay. I found David Malukas, and he's just told me he is okay, but you did tell your team when the incident happened, that was on me. What happened?
It was a rookie mistake. I mean, just had to check up at the start and didn't anticipate it well and ended up driving on the apron and lost the car. So it was really done by me. So big sorry to Canapino. I mean, I just collected him, nothing he could do there, and feel really bad for the team. I mean, we had a really good start, and even coming into this qualifying, we were really quick and going into the race. So that's big on me. I mean, thankfully, though, we can say that there's a race 2 coming up. We could try again tomorrow and hopefully make up for it. But yeah, I feel really bad. That was just dumb. That was really dumb.
And they will try again tomorrow. That's David Malukas.
Jack Harvey with Georgia.
Jack Harvey's been battling neck and back injury all weekend long. The plan has changed a couple times today, but today you have retired. What is the plan for tomorrow?
Plan for tomorrow? In truth, pretty much made the decision that we were hoping that Connor was going to be able to drive, and then have a lot of respect for IndyCar, but they didn't clear him to drive today without doing any practice sessions or qualifying or anything like that. So, I mean, that forced our hand a little bit. Basically meant that we had to start the race to try and get some leader circle points. And, I mean, I would say I'm a very lucky person to get to do this for a job, but it's agony in a car. Like, I can't really describe that pain. So, we actually probably did more laps than what I thought we might. The competitive person everybody is who does this, so it kind of splits your spirit to the core, knowing that you can't do it. But everybody on the IndyCar medical side have been fantastic. It was their recommendation not to do it. I have a lot of respect for Dale and everybody at Dale Coyne Racing, so I still wanted to do my part, and that today really was just start the race. Under safety car, under pushing laps, it hurts. And I hope people have enough respect for me that when I say it hurts, it isn't just like, oh, it's a little bit of pain. Like, I've tried pushing through this 2 weekends now and just can't.
We're wishing you the best, a speedy recovery. Jack Harvey. That's right, Alex Palou has been released from the IndyCar medical unit. What happened from inside the cockpit?
I think I just lost it out of 4. Yeah, driver mistake. There was no reason why I had to push there, just trying to recover from another driver mistake I had in the pit. So yeah, unacceptable. Very sorry for the 10 car. The car was good, just it wasn't our day.
Heartbreak for Alex Palou today. Thank you.
He was pushing. It seemed like you were closing in the end, on the end there on Scott. Did you have anything for him if you could have gotten to him?
My car had more. I was super happy with it, and all race you can't freaking do anything with the no 2 lanes. Like, it's just a 1-lane racetrack, and if you try anything, you're probably going to end up in the wall. So not worth the risk it. So we were just making our moves in the pits. The guys did a phenomenal job. Awesome pit stops, and I kept it clean on the track, really. These guys gave me the opportunity to be on the podium today, so super stoked, and yeah, Arrow McLaren, let's go.
You had the win last week, obviously a really strong run today, another race tomorrow yet, but do you feel like you guys have kind of turned the corner and are starting to hit your stride here at the end of the year?
I have the car, I have the team to do it. I just don't know if we have the track position tomorrow to really, you know, we need that little door to open to get in front of everybody, or just, you know, have an opportunity in a restart or something, and then that's where we can get it done. But the car is more than capable, and you know, I've some of the best guys in the biz, so I'm pumped for tomorrow.
Good day today for the 5-team. Pato Award finishes 2nd and moves to 2nd in the championship.
Sure was a good day. Let's have a look at those championship points. 37, so down from 48 after Alex Palou unexpectedly crashed out.
Yeah, but the big jump there is from Scotty Mack up those 3 spots to make it into the top 5. And with 7 races left, 59 points, easy to make up if things fall your way.
And he is used to simply winning here, so this is a different environment, but I would say well done. In a race when people said there's not going to be a lot of passing, you went from 22nd to 3rd. How did you do that?
Well, I think it's mostly the team. You know, I mean, we had a great start that made a big difference, and then it was, I think 80% of it was my team just, you know, put me up front. The car was great. I mean, it was really great. You just can't start back where we started. You know, it just kills you. Tomorrow's going to be the same situation. We're not going to be quite as far, which is good. But I think tonight, you know, we ran out of time and we ran out of racetrack. You know, unfortunately, we didn't have probably the real estate we needed like we've had in the past. I think if we do, then our car is lights out. But this is a great night still. Scott did a great job. Congrats on his first oval win. And yeah, I'm disappointed for us. You know, obviously we want to come here and win, but we secured a third. It's a good night. It's a great team day. So we'll come to tomorrow and we just got to be 2 better. So if we can have a great start again, I'm sure we can make something happen.
The team did pick you up a lot of spots when you came out 4th on the last stop, but you mentioned the start of that race. You went big. Did you have that in the plans, or did it just open up for you?
Yeah, it's a little bit of calculated risk tonight. You know, this thing has been very temperamental as far as the track, and you're just trying to guess, you know, how much you can get away with. And I went for it, and you know, my car was really good. That makes such a big difference when you have a great race car. It gave me some confidence to you know, put it where I wanted to. But you know, like I said, we just ran out of time, and that real estate went away quick. So you know, we tried to do what we could today. But this demo car, Team Chevy, it's a 1-2-3 for Team Chevy. Not a bad night. You know, I'm normally pretty disappointed with anything other than first, but it was a decent job. I mean, the team did amazing. They made up all of this tonight, so I'm really, really thankful to the 2 crew.
Well done. Joseph Newgarden finishes 3rd and starts 14th tomorrow, Georgia.
Scott Dixon started 5th. He finished 4th, gained a position, also chopped away at the championship a little bit. But do you feel like you had more in the 9 car?
Yeah, definitely. The car was very good early on. You know, the first stint was pretty decent. Herder was kind of backing everybody up a little bit. I think he had maybe a vibration or something going on. We had a lot of problems. Hybrid wasn't working again. We couldn't deploy. Then we had to try and recharge it. There was some malfunction that kept going on there. And then the last stop, I couldn't get first gear. For whatever reason, I was just sitting there trying to get first gear. We, for whatever reason, had a bit of a lockout. So we lost the spot there to Palou. And then last stint, I was just so loose. I don't know what happened. The car was really good on restarts previous to that. And you know, tried to drive it in as deep as possible without spinning, and Joseph got us there, so, you know, kudos to them, and bummer we missed out on the podium. But, yeah, it was definitely a messy day for us, so I guess 4th isn't too bad. And, you know, huge thanks to, obviously, Honda and you know, everybody on the PNC Bank number 9.
The beauty of this weekend is that you get to do it all again tomorrow. Do you feel like you have learned some crucial information today to bring into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think as a team we learned a lot. You know, it's definitely some things we've got to clean up, see if we can get some of the bugs out of our issues that we've had, especially during, you know, the race with the hybrid so far. So, you know, tomorrow if we can have a clean day, I think we can have a successful one.
Scott Dixon finishes 4th. Thanks, Scott. Dylan.
Best run of the season, and we were just talking, a good car, you always want that, but sometimes that isn't enough, and in a race like this, you kind of needed some more help, and it sounds like you kind of got it tonight. So how would you evaluate the run you guys had?
Yeah, I mean, we had a great run, but we didn't do anything special. We just stayed in there and capitalized when we could. We had some great restarts, and pit stops were awesome. You know, really made up a bunch of spots there. So, I mean, you got to have a comfortable car. We had a comfortable car and kind of managing tire wear and everything. But no, great job at it, guys. This is our first top 5 since Mid-Ohio 2022. So way deserved, and well, now getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, you get to do it again tomorrow. So speak on that a little bit more. And even recently, the last couple months have been tough for you guys on this 21 car. So what kind of rejuvenation is a really solid just run overall like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the confidence, not just for me, but the whole crew. We've had a roller coaster 500, and we've had a bunch of mechanicals afterwards. So to come back like this and you know, just get the morale up is great, especially heading towards the Olympic break is what I call it. I think it's really what we need, and I mean, for my confidence, is great too.
Good run for Rinus VeeKay. Get to do it again tomorrow. He starts 15th, Georgia.
Run Santino Ferrucci, his 7th top 10 of the season, and a huge rebound. You just told me you were wheeling it. What else were you doing in that cockpit?
Man, it's been a day of emotions, let's be honest. The highs in qualifying, to mistake, to starting to have to start 20th. Great restarts, great starts. Obviously, I guess I got out of line. I think there's a delay issue between when the leader was going and the light boards were turning on. So, obviously, drive through, tried to pit the first time, missed it because my foot hit the floor, so I didn't want to just go straight through the track. So, and then they gave me a stop and go for that. So kind of like insult to injury. And then I was in my head a little bit, not gonna lie. Larry just came on the radio, basically being a team owner and telling me to shut up and drive. And that's exactly what I did. And we got our Sexton Properties Chevrolet up into the top 6. really wanted that top 5 at the end there, but VK just kind of ran us high, and it wasn't worth throwing away what I turned back into a great day for us.
Well, he definitely has the speed, and we'll see what he does tomorrow. Guys?
Yeah, and very he's winning a championship. So this one is special, and Scott McLaughlin is going to enjoy it.
Hell yeah. Give me a beer.
How did you get it done?
I can't have a beer tonight, unfortunately, but the XPEL Chevy is unreal. What got it done tonight was the pit stops, the team. Got me out in front of Herder there, and we should have showed our pace, and that's a big deal today, man. I've been working on that for a couple years. You know, it takes a lot of hard work, and I got pipped to the post a couple of years ago, and it stung. So I'm really stoked for all this whole team, proud of the whole team at Penske, and we've got another race tomorrow. We start from pole, so let's go again.
When you break through and do something you haven't done before, is there the possibility that opens the floodgates? What's possible for you now?
I never was going to call myself an IndyCar driver until I won on an oval, so I'm going to call myself an IndyCar driver now, if you don't mind. But I don't know. Hopefully the floodgates open. We bloody need them too, because we're a fair way behind in the championship, but we'll see how we go.
Well, you've made up a lot of ground now. You're back to 5th in the championship. Scott McLaughlin has won on an oval in IndyCar.